What's up, family, and welcome back to another episode of the Melanin Wellness Podcast, where we are talking healing, wholeness, and leveling up from the inside out. I'm your host, Cori, and this month, we are going to be shifting the spotlight just a bit. It's Men's Health Month, and we are dedicating this series to our brothers, our fathers, our sons, our husbands, our friends, our uncles, our nephews, our cousins, because their wellness matters just as much as anyone else's, but too often it gets left out of these valuable conversations. So for the next 30 days, yes, you heard me right, 30 days, meaning there will be an episode every day of this month. We will be digging into physical health, emotional well-being, mental health, nutrition, fitness, and yes, even those unspoken struggles that our brothers face on a daily basis. And too many of them carry it in silence. No fluff, no toxic masculinity, because I ain't got time for none of that. And definitely no shame. Just real talk, real tools, and real love. A brotherhood of sorts. Now, I ain't a brother, but I'm kind of good at bringing people together. Whether you're a man tuning in for yourself or someone who wants to better support the men in your life, then this series is for you. Let's break the silence, build better habits, and create space for healing one episode at a time. All right, family. Remember, this is not beat up the brothers moment, because we don't do that over here. And if that's what you're looking for, this isn't the space for you. It is a pull up a chair and let's talk about it moment. Now let's get into it. I am so excited about this series, y'all. Y'all don't know how long and how much I've worked on this series. It's been months in the making, and fellas, I hope I do y'all justice. So let's begin this episode with the phrase that so many of our brothers have heard, and that is man up. Two little words that have caused a whole lot of harm. From a young age, boys are told not to cry, to tough it out, to be providers, to be protectors, and to hold it all in. That's not strength. Actually, it's emotional isolation. And here's the kicker. Men are less likely than women to seek mental health support, but they are 3.5 times more likely to die by suicide, according to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Black men, in particular, often face a double bind: societal racism and cultural expectations to be strong at all costs. That's not strength. That's survival. And survival mode, it ain't sustainable anymore, y'all. Like, we can't live in that any longer. Now let's talk a little bit of numbers for those who like receipts. According to the National Institute of Mental Health, nearly 7 million men in the United States experience depression or anxiety annually, but many go undiagnosed. Now let's zoom in on Black men. A 2023 study done by the CDC found that suicide rates among Black men increased by over 30% in the past decade. And only 20% of Black and Hispanic men with mental health conditions receive treatment, compared to over 45% of white men. Factors like racism, lack of culturally competent therapists, financial stress, and stigma keep many brothers suffering in silence. And let's not pretend that that doesn't show up in relationships, parenting, health, and career burnout. Suppressed mental health leaks sometimes as anger, Sometimes as withdrawal, sometimes as physical illnesses. Unchecked stress can be a downfall. So you might be wondering, where do we go from here? Like, all those statistics are great. We appreciate that. Thanks for that. But where do we go from here? Here's what I'm encouraging today, especially if you're a man listening, or if you love a man and you might think that he may have some unhealed stressors or unhealed traumas. Number one, reclaim your definition of strength. That's going to look different for everybody. Strength is telling somebody that you're not okay, though. And it's okay to not be okay. We teach our sons, my husband and I, how to be vulnerable. We've taught them this their entire life. We've taught them that it is okay to cry. When something hurts, it's okay to cry and let it out. It's okay to talk it out. My sons will come to me, and I have an open door policy, and they know that no matter what mom is doing, no matter what I'm doing, no matter what time of the day or night, if you say, Mom, I need you, I'm dropping everything. You can come in, close the door, and it's just me and you for as long as you need it to be. I'm not a therapist, no, but I am willing to be that soft place for my sons to fall, that soft place for my husband to fall. So whatever it is that they need to talk about, I got them. Strength is also being present with your kids, not necessarily perfect, because let's be clear, there is no such thing as the perfect parent, period. There's no perfect mamas. There's no perfect daddies. That's just not perfection. That's not realistic. But being present and letting your kids know that no matter what, when you're talking to me, it's me and you. I'm not on the phone. I'm not watching TV. I'm not playing on the computer. I'm not texting. It's just us. Eye contact. Okay? Strength is also saying, I need help, and meaning it. Not just saying it, but actually meaning it and taking action to getting that help. Number two, get the brothers talking. Start with your group chat, your gym crew, your barber. Ask, how you doing? Really? Because we have become so programmed to ask people, hey, how you doing today? And instinctively, most people will be like, oh, I'm good. Even though in a lot of cases, that's not the truth, because most people don't really mean, how you doing today? It's simply a nicety. But those in your circle, really ask them, how you really doing? And then listen. Please don't be sitting there talking, man, that's crazy. Because I'm going to tell you something. We all know that is code for we are not listening. All right. Even if you don't know what to say in return, just listen. Let them get it out. And if you don't know what to say, just say when they're done speaking, man, I don't even know what to say. I just want you to know that I'm here anytime you need to get some things off your chest. I promise you that does wonders for people, because sometimes we don't want you to say anything in return. Sometimes we just need a listening ear. Just knowing that somebody cares is that first crack in that wall. Remember, things that you keep to yourself, no matter what it is, they are only as strong as you allow them to be. When you speak them, they lose their power. I'm just saying. Number three, support Black therapists and safe spaces. We need more culturally competent care. And if you are looking, start with directories like Therapy for Black Men, the Boris L. Hansen Foundation, and Melanin and Mental Health. I will link all of these in the show notes for those listening. And I will link this in the description box for our audience watching us over on YouTube. Number four, this one is huge for everybody, but especially for men. Normalize rest and recovery. Y'all are allowed to take a break too. Okay. To be still, to say no, to disconnect, go offline, take a nap. You are not a machine, despite what you have been forced to be. You're not a machine. You're a man, and you deserve peace too. And finally, for those of us who love Black men, check on him. No matter how strong he may seem, he needs a safe place too. Not just when they acting different. Don't wait just till he acting funny. Check on him. Conversations. Ask him about his day at work. Let him talk. Even if you have no clue what he's talking about. Because there are times where I don't have a clue what my husband is talking about when he gets off from work. But I listen. I let him get it out. I let him talk about the frustration. Because at the end of the day, every day that our Black men cross the threshold of our doors and leave the safety of our homes, they are dealing with a whole different world, a whole different set of pressures and frustrations, just simply because they are Black men in America. So, let your man know he ain't got to be a superhero to be worthy of your love and support. So here's the takeaway today. Let's stop telling men and young boys to man up. Let's start building a culture where they can speak up and break down, heal up, and rise up even stronger than before. That is the only way that we are going to have the generations and rebuild the families that we used to see in our younger years, decades ago. My husband and I have been together for over 20 years, and that is not the norm. And that is unfortunate. But I do know that we can bring that longevity back into our communities by helping our men to heal. Now, to every brother out there, just know that you are not alone. You are not weak for healing. In fact, that's one of the strongest things you can do. You are human, and healing is absolutely for you too. It's your birthright. You deserve it. You have more than earned it. Be sure to share this with the man that you care about. The next episode, we're going to dive deeper into tools and rituals for men's mental wellness, from breath work to herbal support. We have a whole lot of topics lined up for you guys this month, and I am so excited about it. Because yes, y'all deserve a soft life energy too. Okay? And soft doesn't mean weak. Until next time, family, take care of your mind, your body, and your soul. And I'll see y'all in the next episode.